Hi students, today I am going to explain arrays in C language. An array is a collection of similar data type or homogeneous group of elements. Right, what is homogeneous and what is similar we will discuss now. Here I am declaring a variable ABC and declared x comma y. Here both are x comma y and ABC belongs to integer, these two are belongs to float. It is called similar data type. If you are declaring like this also, in general C++, the compiler will allocate a separate memory for A, separate memory for B, separate memory for C, but not in the sequential. But these are available in sequential in the same line. But the memory is allocated in different places, not in the same location. Here also same. It means if the variables are declared in the single line also, the memory is allocated differently. That is general, the compiler will do that concept. That is, here ABC are integer type, x comma y float type variables, same category, right? These three are same, these three are same, similar. But the memory is allocated for different locations. Assume that this is I am giving some example only. Right? 1205 is address of A, address of B, address of C, address of X, address of Y. These three are continuously declared in the same line, but the memory is not allocated continuously. These are allocated different locations. Right? But my requirement is I want to declare variables in the same line. I want to allocate memory, continuous memory allocation. It is very easy to access. I'll give a simple example to you. You people are assembled in a seminar hall, for example. Then I want to identify you, I want to access you. It is very difficult because you are not visible properly. You are not identified properly. Why? Some group of people are sitting in the different locations. But you are arranged in the same one classroom. Then, yes, I came to the 1A class, I easily identify you, here belongs to 1A people, rule number starts from 1 to 60. I enter the BCom 1B, I know that rule number starts from 61 to 120. It is very easy to access, but you are in the seminar hall, it is not possible to access. So the memory is allocated sequentially whenever you are grouping. Means I want to group you people, I am giving as a one name is called as a BCom 1. Then I can easily access you people. That is, I gave the same example here. Some students are assembled in the seminar hall, then it is difficult to access. But the same students are assembled in the classroom, based on their classes, then I can easily access you people. That is, I am grouping the elements into a single place and giving only one name is called as a BCom 1. I am not giving individual names for 1, 2, 3. I am giving only BCom 1 classroom. I am accessing all you people. This is about the same data type elements are grouping into single locations. Right? So, collection of similar data type or homogeneous elements and giving only single name. Previously I given the example BCom 1. Right, only one name. Right, the elements are stored in the array are called, the values which are stored in the array are called as a elements of array. Previously we are calling as a variable 1, variable 2, variable 3. A, B, C are three variables, but we are say that we are not saying that variables, only one variable name is available, BCom 1. In that we have 60 students, or in this we have 120 students. You are all called as a elements of array. Right? Every element of an array has individual memory space, but these memory spaces are allocated sequentially or contiguous locations. That means that an array is used to declare a variable of same data type elements. Okay, only one variable and it can store same data type elements. So array elements are stored in sequentially. Right? Array name also having the memory address called as a base address. Right? We will discuss in the latter. Right? 12001, 12002, sequential memory. Element 1, element 2, element 3, element 4 and so on. It having only one name. Under one name we are saving different types of different elements of same data type. Right? So here this address is same as base address. Right? Now, this is the example. BCom 1A, my class name, array name. We have 1 to 60 students. These are element 1, element 2, element 3. 60 elements are there in one class. One name storing different elements of same data type. Right? Now, the elements of array are accessed by using index number. What is index number? Now, in this array, I have 60 elements. How to access you people? I want to access you people by using rule number. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. That is called as a index number. An index is an integer number. An index is an integer value which is used to access the elements of the array. Right? So here the number of index numbers are depending on elements. We have the 60 elements, 60 indexes. 40 elements, 40 indexes. 20 elements, 20 indexes. 5 elements, 5 indexes. The index is always starts from 0 and size minus 1, number of elements minus 1. Right? So first of all you need to declare the size, then only we can calculate the value. So how to calculate the total number of elements or total how much memory is occupied by variable? It is called as a total size equals to size of array into data type. Now just see the example. I declared one integer data type, marks of 7. Instead of declaring M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7, I declared only marks of 7 subjects. Then 0 to 6, because the index starts from 0 to size minus 1. Now, how much memory is allocated? How many elements are there? 7 elements. Size is 7. 7 into 2, because integer data type is 2 bytes. 7 into 2 equals to 14 bytes. Now, see that size equals to 14 bytes. How the memory is allocated? Now see that. Marks. Right? For understanding purpose 0 to 6. But internally the memory is allocated like that. Let us assume that 3 to 0, 1 to 0 to 2 bytes. 3 to 4, 2 bytes. 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 9 to 10, 11 to 12, 13 to 14. Total how many bytes? 14 bytes. 14 bytes are sequentially allocated and divided into 2 bytes every element. That is, the memory will be allocated for the arrays. Right? Each array, if you want to use any array, the array should have 3 parts. One is the declaration part, second one is called the initialization part, and the third one is called the accessing. How to declare an array? We can declare an array as same as normal variable. As same as normal variable means data type, right? Data type, array name, size. Previously we are saying that data type variable, but the array has so many elements. So that is called size. That is total number of memory we require. That is called size. And number of subscripts. That is called as a size and name of the array. What is the data type? Int, float, char and so on. Array name is marks, A, B and so on. In that how many elements are available. Right? Let's take a small example. Int A of 5. So, how many elements are storing? 5 elements. Means we are allocating memory for 5 elements. 5 into 2, 10 bytes memory allocated. 4 into 4, 16 bytes memory will be allocated. This is the declaration. After declaration of variable int A, then A equals to 10. Allocating some value. That is called as a initialization. If it is simple variable, there is no 5. Then we can write that int A equals to 10. But how many elements are there? 5 elements. The equal stop it assigns how many values at a time? Only 1 time. But I want to allocate how many values here? 5 elements. So initialization. Initialization is possible several ways. Now first one is called as at the time of declaration. Right? At this time also we can allocate int A equals to 10. Float B equals to 10.25. Like that at the time of declaration. Int A of 4 equals to 10, 20, 30, 40. It means we have 4 elements. These are the 4 elements. Second way, using assignment operator. A of 0 equals to 10. Right? A of 1 equals to 20. A of 2 equals to 30. A of 4 equals to 40. A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3. Right? 0 to 3 index. Or scanf. Scanf %d ampersand A of 0, ampersand A of 1, ampersand A of 2, ampersand A of 3, ampersand A of 4. This is called fixed values, static initialization. This is called dynamic initialization. Right? So now I want to write this scanf repeatedly, same %d, same scanfs. Right? but only 0, 1 will be changed. 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Means I am using for loop. I value start from 0 and ends at 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Less than 4, 3. This will be repeated. This is called initialization. Next, accessing. Accessing means using the values of array. Using the values of array is called as accessing. How many ways we can access? We can display, or you can perform the operations, that is called addition, subtraction, like that, finding the maximum, minimum, calculating sum, everything. We are using any element of array, it is called as accessing. That is called accessing array elements. We can access all the elements array using the index value. Array name, index. Right? How to use int marks, for example, right? Printf. Previously I am using scanf, now I am using printf. A of 0, A of 1, A of 2. Printf means printing value. A of 0 value means 10. A of 1 value 20. A of 2 value 10. For example, this is not marks, it is A. A of 5, A of 0, 10, A of 2 equal, like that the values will be displayed. Right? Total equals to A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4. Means this is A. This is A, for example. This is not a marks, this is A. So A of 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. A of 0, like that values will be copied. Then you can also use like this. Instead of using all printfs 5 times, you can use only one printf. Right? This is about the accessing the array elements. I value starts from 0, 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4 index, up to 4. Like that we can use. Right? This is about the accessing the array elements. Next, types of array. There are 3 types of arrays we have. One is one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, multi-dimensional array. Right? What is one-dimensional array? If the array is declared with the help of only one pair of square bases. Means only one index is available, one size is available. It is called as a one-dimensional or single-dimensional array. Right? Two-dimensional, 2 indexes or 2 sizes. Multi-dimensional, 2 or 3 or more index or 3 or more sizes. First one-dimensional array. A list of data items are stored under a single name. Only one subscript is called as a one-dimensional or single subscription array. Right? The array which is used to represent a stored that a linear form of called as a single or one-dimensional array. It can be either row or column wise. The simple way you can say that. And one-dimensional array is an array which is declared by using only one pair of square bases. Means one variable can store multiple values only in the form of row or in the form of column. That is called as a one-dimensional arrays. So how to declare one-dimensional array? Same way previously we are discussing. Same way. Data type, array name, size. Data type, integer, rule number. How many sizes are there? Only one size. That is called one-dimensional array. Rule number, like that. A of 3, 572. Character array. Float array. Like that we can declare arrays. It is same as normal arrays. How do you can declare the variables? Like that we can declare, but here only one size we have to use. Right? Declaration along with the initialization. Declaration along with the initialization. Character name of 20, your name, you can also write. Right? This is the allocation of the memory. Right? 572, 572. Address 2 bytes of everyone. Right? Each one is 2 bytes. 1002, 1, 223, 3, 2, 4 to 5. Total 6 bytes. A of 0, A of 1, A of 2. Right? Now, initialization. Initialization also same as using index number. Same way. Just now we discussed the same thing. Marks of 0, marks of 1. In place of marks of 0, you can use scanf. Marks of 1, scanf. Here I am using static allocation. Here I am using dynamic. So you can also use loops. Same for loop value. Because 6 subjects. So 0 to 5. So scanf. Marks of 0, marks of 1, marks of 2, marks of 3, marks of 4, marks of 5. 6 times you have to write. Instead of that, writing only one time, I am including 0 to 6 times. I want to display. Same for loop, but scanf replacing with printf. Display. Reading data, display data. Reading for scanf ampersand. Display printf no ampersand. Same for loop. This scanf is repeating for 6 times. This is normal values, or this is for assignment operator, or by using scanf. Right? This is called initialization and accessing. Accessing means printf or scanf also. Using index means it is called as accessing the elements of the array. This is called one-dimensional arrays. Next, two-dimensional array. The name suggesting the two-dimensional. If the array is declared by using with the two pairs of square bases, is called as a two-dimensional array. The data will be stored in the tabular form, is called as a two-dimensional array. It is nothing but a matrix form, rows and columns. Right? One dimensional or multi-dimensional arrays. Data type, how many sizes are available? Two. So row size 1, column size 1. Two-dimensional array having two pairs of square bases. Row size 1, size 2. Array name is same. Right? Data type is also same. Syntax is same. Only one size is extra, is adding rows and columns. The data is represented rows and columns. It is called as a matrix form. Example, previously int a of 3. Now int a of 3 by 3. 3 by 3 means 3 into 3. 9 elements we can store. That is the advantage of the two-dimensional arrays. This is called declaration. Next, how much size is taken? 3 into 3, 9 elements. 9 into 2, 18 bytes. Same. Right? Same as normal one dimension. One dimension only one index. 3 into 2, 6 elements, 6 bytes. But here 3 into 3, 9 elements. 9 into 2 bytes equals to 18 bytes of memory will be allocated. Right? How to represent it? Like this. Rows and columns. Right? 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Column 1, column 2, column 3. Row 1, row 2, row 3. Row 0, column 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Next, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. 2 is 1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Like that the values will be copied. In one dimensional array, only one index. Here we have the two index, one for rows, another for columns. Row size and column size. This is two dimension. How to declare the variables? How to declare? This is a way of declaration. Next, initialization and accessing. So how to initialize accessing? Same. With values means 2 rows, 3 columns. 2 rows means 2 brackets. Right? In 3 columns, 12, 14, 15, 17, 19, 10, 19. 2 rows, 3 columns means one pair of parentheses belongs to one row. One pair of parentheses belongs to another row. Row 1, row 2. In row, how many columns are there? 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the initialization. Otherwise, you can use scanf. If you have only one index, one for loop. We have two means 2 indexes. So right, marks of 0, 0, marks of 1, 1. Same scanf. 0, 0, marks of 0, 0. Ampersand, ampersand. Here static values, here dynamic values. How many times you are repeating? 2 into 3, 6 times. 2 into 3, 6 times. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Right, like that we have to use. For this purpose I am using loops. But here how many loops you require? 2 loops. For each row. Columns means number of rows, 1 loop. I equals to 0, I less than 2, I plus plus. 2 rows. For each row, how many columns are there? 3 columns are there. So again for loop. For I, j equals 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. 0 row, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. I incremented 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. Like that, we can initialize the values. Right? Scanf. As same as scanf is replacing with printf, it is called as a accessing. Scanf is initializing. Printf means accessing. Same, remove the scanf, use the printf statement, remove the ampersand. Right? Same loops. Right. So in arrays the code will be repeated. So initialization, same for loops, scanf ampersand. Display, accessing, same for loops, printf. The code is repeated, only small changes will be made from one statement to another statement. This is about the two-dimensional arrays. Then multi-dimensional array. If the array has more than 2 or more than arrays, it is called as a multi-dimensional arrays. 2 or more means size 1, size 2, size up to so on. Sometimes two-dimensional array is also called as a multi-dimensional array, but we are separating. Multi-dimensional means 3 or more indexes are available. It is called as a multi-dimensional arrays. So 3 sizes, size 1, size 2, size 3, right? Size 1, size 2, size 3, like that you have to write. 2 into 2 rows, 2 columns, again 3, x, y, z. 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 3, 12 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 elements. Right? This is the way we can declare the multidimensional arrays. How much size allocated? 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 3, 12. 12. Integer means 2 bytes. 12 into 2, 24 bytes. Then this is a multidimensional arrays. Right? See a simple program for one dimensional array. Right? I will discuss in separate.